Today I'm sharing 10 Amazon fall fashion finds that are actually worth it and that are not trash. Let me tell you guys, I'm sorry for my language, but a lot of stuff on Amazon, most stuff, like clothing, is garbage. And nobody's honest on here about Amazon clothing. I'm gonna take the responsibility and be totally honest and transparent with you guys. So much of their stuff freaking sucks. And you can totally trust my reviews because one, I rarely do Amazon fashion hauls and recommendations, maybe a few times a year, and they're my most hardest and annoying videos to make, if I'm being totally honest with you. As well, I love it. They are my hardest videos to make because of just how much stuff I have to order to find the good stuff and weed out the garbage. I'm like so excited to actually share 10 items that actually worked out. It's a small list, I know. While I love a good deal, I definitely don't want to sacrifice quality just for the sake of sharing something affordable. But these 10 things are actually really good, and actually stay tuned for this entire video because I'm comparing some Amazon dupe to the more expensive versions. There's like a couple items I found that I thought it'd be really fun to share with you guys. One of them I loved, one of them I absolutely hated. If you guys been here for a while, maybe you recognize this sweater. I posted this on my Instagram. I also posted this on YouTube Shorts comparing this one to the more expensive Cezanne version. I'll put up the fabrication on the screen, but I believe it is 45% cotton and 55% acrylic. So I can appreciate the bit of cotton that they have in there. Most of the sweaters on Amazon, you're just gonna get polyester, honestly. But I appreciate this one has at least some cotton in it. But one thing I have to note is I hate how some Amazon sellers use other brands' photos for their listing. It's like, if you're going to make even a dupe version, use your own freaking photos. Like, it is so annoying. I almost don't even want to purchase from that listing because they're using, like, for example, this sweater, Cezanne's photos, which, let me tell you, yes, it has the same look, but it is not identical to the Cezanne version, in my opinion. So I'll put the two side by side here. I hope you guys can tell, and FYI, the Cezanne version is washed and dried, so it shrunk a little bit for me, which I actually really am happy it did because it was a really oversized piece on me for a while. Notice that the Cezanne version, the knitting is different. You have like a beautiful knitting pattern to it, and there is a thicker fabric and more weight to it. The Cezanne version is 100% cotton, while the Amazon version here, I mean, it's almost half cotton and I believe acrylic. Drape on the Amazon version isn't the same because of the weight of the fabric. The fabric of the Amazon version is thinner, and it doesn't run as big as the Cezanne version. So if you wanted to get more closer to the Cezanne look, I would size up in the Amazon version. I have to say, the Cezanne version, in my honest opinion, you guys, is worth every penny if this is something you wear often. But I actually do really like this Amazon version. I just wish they used their own photos. That's the only thing. But I do like that it's a very similar look, a fraction of the cost. It is lighter. I just don't know how something like this is gonna hold up when you wash and dry it, so you probably have to be more careful with it. The next thing I was actually really pleasantly surprised about is a barn jacket that I found on Amazon. I tried like 3 or 4 different kinds, just garbage. Oh my gosh. This one was actually good because the face of this one is 100% cotton, which I was very surprised to see that at this price. Usually it's just gonna be polyester, but this is 100% face cotton, but it is 100% polyester lining on the inside. I would say this is a really good petite friendly fit. I am going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this color. Online it looked more pure black, but in person it's more gray, kind of faded. So I would suggest go for a different color. They have way better colors than this like faded black one that I'm wearing here, but it is a good jacket. This is the one good jacket that I found on Amazon for a good price. The face body shell is 100% cotton. I love the contrasting color. You're gonna get that with the other colors too. So this one was definitely a really nice find. Okay, the next thing I was very surprised in seeing is this 100% wool sweater. Super surprised. This was, I feel like, the gem of a find out of like the 30 different things I ordered, and like, again, 20 things I returned, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I just hope you guys can trust me and how just nitpicky I am. And like, one of the reasons is like, your trust matters to me, and also I just know there's other brands that do clothing just so freaking good. Amazon is convenient because of the fast shipping and whatnot, just super convenient, easy returns, but I'm not gonna sacrifice quality for that, okay? Let's be real here. So anyways, This one is good because I paid $30 for a 100% wool sweater. It comes in multiple colors. It fits nicely. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's like a more of a relaxed fit. And I even, like, on the description says 100% wool. When I got it in, it feels like wool. The tag says it's 100% wool. So anyways, I'm trusting that. I hope I'm trusting that. And that's kind of crazy, that price, $30. I don't even think Quince has 100% wool sweaters for $30. I think they're closer to like, I don't know, 60, 70, 80, maybe, just depending on like the style of the item. Quince does have cashmere for $50, just FYI. I can link that below. I really like that one. Now, next up is a Quince dupe sweater. Okay, first, this listing caught my eye because they're using Quince's photos, which you guys know how I feel about that. I was thinking to myself, they're copying the 100% cotton fisherman crew from Quince, and I was thinking that one is already so freaking like good with the price, and the quality is insane. You guys know I've been raving about it for 4 years. I was like, the price difference I think is literally $5, $5 to $9, and I was just thinking, okay, just for fun, let's try it out. So I'm gonna put it side by side here. I hope you guys can tell the difference. The difference is the Amazon version, you guys, I put it on, it was already starting to disintegrate. Like, I had a trail, I kid you not, of fabric following me when I tried it on and went to go to film it. I was just like, this is the worst sweater I've tried in my entire life. And when I tried it on and compared it to the Quince one, I was like, I cannot wait to show it to my girls on YouTube, just how ridiculous some things are. This sweater has no business being the price that it is, even though I think they're listing it for like $30, just a little bit less than the Quince version. It has zero business being this price. That's why I want to highlight the Quince version, you guys. It's $39 for 100% organic cotton. And I've been raving about it for years. I've collected the sweater already in 3 different colors. It is gorgeous, it's stunning, it's thick, it's warm, has a beautiful weight and drape to it. If you're petite, you can shrink this if you want to make it fit you a little bit better. But it is a freaking amazing sweater, and the Amazon version is just crap. So that one, honestly, I just wanted to share with you guys just for funsies. So let's go ahead and go on to the next item, which is the Cloud Cashmere long sleeve. So this one has like a rolled neck, rolled hemming to it. So you can see that in the neckline. This color, I don't think it really suits my skin tone, just FYI, but they do have a lot of other colors that are nice. And this one, the fabrication isn't like a huge percentage of cashmere. I'll put on the screen what it is, but it feels so luxurious and so soft. This is just like one of those pieces that I love using for layering either under sweaters or just on its own, and wear like a nice jacket over. So it's so soft, so comfy. Full more wardrobe items, and then I want to share a few accessories I think you guys will really like. So first up are joggers. I love trying joggers from Amazon, like love it, because a lot of times I can find Lululemon dupes for a fraction of the cost. Even the fabrication will be the same if you compare it to the Lulu version, which is so cool. So the ones that I'm always reaching for, I already have them in black, are these cuffed ones. They come in petite, regular, and tall inseams. The petite is 25.5 inches, comes in a lot of colors, and they just fit so nicely. Especially being short, it's really hard to find well-fitting joggers where they're just not scrunchy at the ankle. So if you struggle with that, get these. But they also have regular and tall, lots of colors. This olive color is really pretty. I really was attracted to this. This is like the fall it color for me, and brown as well. But this is a really good one I've been recommending for a long time. This is just in another color. And then the other one are these golf pants. They're a little bit more tapered at the ankle. They have a little bit of a rolled hemline. These feel a little bit more athletic and sporty, and I love joggers like this because one, wearing it at home, so comfy and wearable for my day-to-day life. And these are really easy to kind of dress up with some cool sneakers and then wear in a really chic athleisure style of outfit, which I've shared how I styled that in previous videos. But just a really good, almost pretty much like basic, but more athletic basic that you can wear at home, lounging, or dress it up a little bit to make it more of like that cool athleisure look, or wearing it for sport, because that's essentially what it's intended for. And then I finally got to try the JW Pay bags here. First off, this is stunning. Okay, this is like one of, I would probably say this is my favorite item out of all the stuff I'm sharing today. How pretty is this bag? I feel like it's structured meets slouchy in like the chicest way possible. The leather is so soft, and I love the subtle buckle here, like the hardware. It's just one big open pocket with one interior pocket inside, and it is a good, really good quality bag, like very good. I think I got this during the Amazon Prime Day sale, so I got a good price on it. The chocolate color is perfection. They have this in other colors as well, and I will be honest, I will say I am still deciding if I want to keep this or not, only because it does not have a crossbody strap. If you guys have any solutions for that, let me know, because I really want to keep this bag, but I have 3 little kids. I have to have a crossbody bag when I'm carrying a purse on me, because I just can't do this and hold a baby. It's just like not gonna fly with me. If you guys have any solutions, let me know. I also want to share a couple belts from Amazon. Actually, one thing I love getting from Amazon, well, a couple things. Joggers and belts. I feel like you can get some of the most designer looking belts for so cheap. And here's 2 that I really like. One is a thinner belt that I love wearing with dresses. The other one is a little bit thicker, wider, I should say, I guess. And I love wearing those with jeans or trousers. So these are the 2 that I recommend. They have such a designer look. I love the gold on black, just so luxe. They come in other colorways. I think there's also silver for hardware. I would push you to consider the gold. I think it looks more expensive in my opinion, but nonetheless, it is a really nice belt that you can get for a really good price. And these are the items, like accessories like this, that you can find for a good price that will make your outfits look so much more expensive than it actually is. Like, it truly is in the little detail. And then I've been trying out sheer tights from Amazon too. So I've shared these before, but I really like these. They come in a 4-pack for, I think I got them for like $8 or $9. So the price for me was really good. They do snag, not as much as like previous ones I've tried, but I do wear sheer tights so often in fall and winter. Like, one of my go-to outfits are mini dresses or wool shorts for fall. So they just get a lot of wear for me, so I might purchase another pack, but I think the price is really good for 4 of them. Last but not least are these hair clips that I think I've shared recently, but oh my goodness, I love them. I'm not wearing it today. I'm actually going to reorder it, you guys, because I don't know what happened, but I lost them, so I'm like so sad. I have footages of them here, and I've been looking at more ways to accessorize, and like sometimes I just don't want to wear a hat on my head all the time. I feel like it makes outfits a little too repetitive for me, so a little hair clip is a nice way for me personally to accessorize a little bit more, since my outfits are more minimalistic, but I'm not like, you know, I don't have a hat on. Plus it keeps the hair out of my face, which is super helpful for me in what I do every day. So I really like these. I love like the subtle tortoise shell. They have different colorways you can choose from. The price is really good. That is actually it for this video. As always, everything will be linked down below if you were interested in any of it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!